It's time now for the Athlete of the Week, and it's brought to you by Diamond Point and Sauk Center. And with us today on Midmnsports is a Melrose volleyball player. This is Kiana Weekman. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, too.
Yes. Let's talk about your family, first of all. Tell us who's in your family, okay?
My parents are Brian and Christy Weekman, and I have two older brothers, Derek and Dylan.
All right. And you're playing volleyball now, and you're finally a senior. Has time kind of flown by here?
Yeah, the season's gone really fast.
And just even as a volleyball player, when did you start playing volleyball?
When I was really little, I was in a bunch of camps.
Okay.
I played ever since.
You know, I know that your mom has been involved, too, in volleyball. Do you talk with her about what she did as a volleyball player, too, and how have you been able to use that, if at all?
Well, she gives me a lot of advice, but I try to put it to work on the court. I don't know if it goes well sometimes.
Well, can you describe the type of volleyball player that you are? How do you contribute for this Melrose team? What are some of the things that you do out there?
Oh, well, I stay aggressive at the net and try to, get kills when I can so the team, can rely on me to do that.
Because you are one of the stronger hitters. As you've developed as a volleyball player, how has your game changed in the sense that as you get older, you get stronger? Do you kind of feel the effects of that?
Yeah, I can tell that, working on my hitting has really improved because my hits have gotten a lot stronger since when I first started.
You know, take us a little bit more into hitting the ball. As a fan, as I watch, where do you typically like to have that ball set? And what is a good set? And then if it's not, what do you do with it?
For me, a good set is high and, on the net, but not too far on the net because I don't like it when it's not on the net.
So if it's not there, then what do you try to do with the ball?
Put it in a good spot that they're not in.
You know, too, with the offense that Melrose runs, running with the two setters, is that a little bit different? Are there adjustments that have to be made as you play?
I don't think so because our setters are both really consistent.
Okay. I see that there are 4 seniors on the team, and I think I saw this on Twitter or something. I saw a picture of you. Somebody retweeted something and said, "You never know what's going to happen with this group." Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and can you give us any example of who are we talking about here with the other seniors?
Well, me and then there's Maddie, Brooklyn, and Greta.
And so typically, do you guys hang out together?
Yeah, we do sometimes.
And give us an example of what do you do for fun?
Well, before our first game, us 4 had a sleepover and we just watched a movie and hung out.
All right. How about the volleyball team itself? How have you been doing so far, and how have you grown as a team, do you think, from the start up until this point?
We have gotten a lot closer with each other because at the beginning of the year it was a little rough and we had some things to work out, but I think we figured it out and we're a lot closer with each other.
Bold on a run here. They lead by 3. Melrose back on the attack. Weekman will hit, and she'll score. She's a go-to hitter for Melrose. Kiana Weekman hit it hard off that double block and got the kill. How does school go for you? What kind of subjects are you interested in?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Okay. You just take whatever's out there?
Yeah.
And so now that you're a senior going into next year, have you thought about that too?
I've thought about it, but I haven't made any final decisions.
Okay. What are some of your friends doing that might influence you? Do you think you might be going to school somewhere?
Some of them are going for teaching and nursing and stuff, but I don't know.
Okay. Well, I wish you well, and thank you for joining us here today, okay?
Thank you.
All right. That is Kiana Weekman. She's a Melrose volleyball player, and she is the Athlete of the Week, brought to you by Diamond Point in Sauk Center.